From frustration to reserved optimism, people hoping to get their first or second dose of the UMC vaccine at the County Coliseum were turned away. University Medical Center telling us 2 shipments of the vaccine have been delayed due to weather conditions.
ABC 7 Saul Signs is just outside the Coliseum and joins us live. And Saul, you've spoken to people on both ends of the spectrum who heard the news once they arrived for their vaccine.
Very well disappointed, but I can tell you right now, it is so cold. It's not the kind of weather you want to be standing in if you're waiting for your COVID-19 vaccine. That's exactly what folks had to stand in before they were given the bad news. I can tell you the ones who braved 28-degree temperatures this morning were upset. One person we spoke with called it lack of communication. El Paso is not being told before they arrived there would be no vaccines today. The way this scheduled, those vaccines were supposed to depart from Kalamazoo, Michigan to get to Houston, Texas, then shipped to El Paso by last night. But this winter storm is wreaking havoc across the state, and those vaccines never arrived. UMC spokesman Ryan Milkey tells me they had scheduled around 4,000 people to get their vaccines today throughout the day. Milkey tells me personnel have been manning the phones trying to tell people, all 4,000 of them, to let them know there are no UMC vaccines. And I'm hearing from both extremes, from folks who came to get their vaccines, some disappointed and will wait to hear from UNC, others wondering where the communication broke down.
I'll just go ahead and wait for them to call me.
Were you told that there was going to be no vaccine, or you just came out here at your scheduled hour?
Since they told me to come back in at 4 yesterday, I just came in at my scheduled hour.
Yeah, would you rather someone who would have told you?
Well, they did try to, yesterday they called me, so I think they did try.
They should communicate to the people who are getting the vaccine. I mean, everybody's leaving. And nobody seems to know what's going on.
Well, you heard Lupe Diaz there right there say that she's going to wait for a phone call from UMC, and that's exactly what Ryan Milkey with UMC is saying. Wait for a phone call. If you get that phone call, pick up, because the person on the other end of the line might very well tell you when it is that you need to come back and get your vaccine. Reporting live outside the Coliseum, Saul Signs, ABC 7.
All right.